There we are. Hey guys, long time no talk. Good to see everybody's avatars. I am in Los Angeles, California right now. We were just celebrating this incredible film. I mean, I think maybe, if not the best documentary, one of the best that's ever been made or will ever be made. And we're gonna go live with Jimmy and with Alex and say hi to those guys. I just need to find Jimmy in here, so everybody can just shut the fuck up for a minute so I can see him. You can let me know where you are, where you're what country you're from, what city, and yes, I love you and miss you, and we've been in LA, maybe working on new music. So where's Jimmy? Where are you at, Jimmy? Is it Jimmy K. Chin? Is it Jimmy? What is it? Kenan?
Yeah, it's
Just tell him to be relentless, like to keep.
it's Jimmy Chin. He's verified, so you should see it.
Yeah, but just tell him to keep putting up a message so I can see it come through. But good to see you guys. I hope you can hear me and see me okay. And yes, I am wearing this Jared Leto Cinema Club free solo shirt. Do we have the t-shirt too? You want to have Sarah bring it down? Got the free solo limited edition. All profits going to support Alex Honnold Foundation and Partners in Health. And it's a great way if you guys want to support. There you are. I got you. Wait. Jimmy Chin. It says hide live video from Jimmy Chin. It's not letting me go live with him. I'll send it to you guys. No, I know. I'm looking for you, Jimmy. I see you. For some reason, it's not letting me go live with Jimmy. But it's letting me go live with other people. I'm going to do a test with someone in India just to see it's working on my end. I think maybe it's not working on Jimmy's end either. He doesn't have his video turned on. Or he doesn't have Wi-Fi. India!
Hey. Yeah,
Hey, brother, how are you?
I'm good. And you?
I'm great. I love your country. We're going to go live with Jimmy Chin in a minute, who directed the Free Solo movie, who's a genius and amazing. What city are you in India? What city are you in?
Kota, Rajasthan.
Oh, Rajasthan. That's my favorite.
Yes.
Jaipur, Jodhpur. Where are you?
I'm your biggest fan, bro.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's good to see you. I was just wanted to test really quickly, but it's good to meet you. And, we'll hopefully see you in India sometime soon. Okay? Be good.
Oh. Thanks. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, we're looking for Jimmy. Yeah, I've done a lot. I'm going to go live with Alex until it's Jimmy. It's not me, homie. I'm going to go live with Alex. I think he declined me. It says Alex unable to join. Meanwhile, I got my friend from Rajasthan on live, but I can't get Jimmy or Alex. Here goes waiting for Alex. I'll get Alex on. There you are.
Whoa. Hey, Jared.
Yeah. What's up, man?
Not much, not much.
Good to see you.
I'm in Tommy's basement, so,
Are you?
Judge the bad lighting and the weird...
Hey, wipe your camera with your t-shirt really quick so it'll be less fuzzy. There you, oh, yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, perfect.
You're a professional.
I'm a pro, dude. I hope you get some service in that basement. It's good to see you, man. That movie made me miss you.
I know, honestly, yeah, no, I was like, oh, what a journey. I just feel like we went on a journey. Also, what's up with your beard? You gotta get out of your house and like take care of yourself a little.
I have not. I barely left my house, as you know. I've been holed up, but I have this if I need it. Not that I've been neglecting it. But
That's
good to
awesome.
see you, man. It brings back so many memories watching that, and selfishly brings back my experiences with you during that period of time, like climbing Middle Cathedral or the East Buttress, and you were plotting and planning, and it's just such a beautiful thing to see you do that and accomplish that dream. uh it's just magnificent, man. Really, just a beautiful thing to be a part of. But it's funny to watch it and know so many of the people in it now,
Mhm.
and it brings back like a lot of just warm feelings and good memories, man.
No, no, I know it's funny. It doesn't, it hasn't even been that long, and yet it still feels like it makes me feel nostalgic. It's only been a couple years, but it feels like a totally different time for me. It's like so much has happened since then with the whole crazy movie tour and everything.
Yeah, I feel like when there's a big event like the Oscars, or that you guys went through, and the climb, and when I've had these big events in my life, it's like a guidepost or marker in life, but it actually can make time move even quicker, because when you look back, you're like, wow, that's 3 years. I mean, what the fuck? It seems so fast the way it's moving, right?
Totally. No, it is wild. I mean, I hadn't watched the full movie like that in a long time, and just like hearing the way I talked about things and seeing the relationship with Sonny 4 or 5 years ago, I'm like, oh, geez, a lot of in the world.
I mean, I think there's probably two camps, but I watch it and I understand, because I've been so obsessed with my goals, my dreams, my achievements, music and films and stuff. So at the expense of like personal life, I always, for me, when you say that stuff, I'm like, it makes total sense to me.
Totally.
Uh, yeah, but
But
I
then half the people watching the film are like, that's totally crazy. That's not the way. That's a terrible way to live your life.
yeah,
And I get that. I get, that
it's how
makes
people that kind of approach to like to goal seeking, like to achievement, is really great for achievement. Maybe not so, for that specific achievement, whether it's having success in as a musician or a rock climber. It's great for the achievement of those goals. It might not be great for other goals like social life, personal growth, personal, like,
yeah, yeah.
for me, like, even I've sacrificed happy. When you said the thing about happy, I used to always quote this Bob Dylan, if it's real or not, but I would always say, why would I want to be happy? Anybody can do that, you
Totally.
know? And
Totally.
I believed it. He was probably being facetious, but I was just like, there are other things in the world, I mean, that are worth exploration.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Sonia and I have that conversation all the time still because, yeah, at a certain point you can be happy doing anything. You can just sit in a box and reflect and be grateful for your breath and things. I mean, that's kind of like meditation, being a guru. I mean, you can achieve happiness anywhere, but sometimes you actually want to achieve physical things in the world too, like create something or build something or do something. And I'm like, you got to work pretty hard for those things.
yeah. When you watch that, do you feel like a deep satisfaction? Do you feel like it's you're in a different headspace now, and it's not something you would consider, or are you kind of like, what's next?
I feel a deep satisfaction for sure. I mean, watching the whole second half of the movie, I was like, oh, it's just so. I'm still pretty proud of that. It's a lot of work, a lot of. It just, yeah, it meant a lot. And not just the climb, but also just the filmmaking achievement. What Jimmy and Chai managed to do.
Uh,
Um, just the fact that they were able to capture the whole experience so well and to show it so beautifully. I mean, no, I see that and I'm like that is something I think I'll be proud of my entire life.
yeah,
Um, but no, I do, at a certain point you do start to think what's, you know, I mean, kind of the point of life is to have projects to work on, to have something interesting to put your energy into. But, so, work.
Anything on your mind that you want to share with anyone, the world?
No, I mean, nothing crazy groundbreaking, but Tommy and I have been climbing together in Rocky Mountain National Park. You, yeah, it's funny. I haven't been here since the summer that you were out here.
Yeah,
That we climbed together in the Flatirons and in Boulder Canyon. And
yeah.
I've been climbing with all the same people and climbing in some of the same places, and so I keep thinking of you because I'm like, oh, last time I was here, I climbed with you.
Oh man, I would die to be there right now.
I know.
That was so much fun. And what was it? Dream Canyon was cool. Actually, you did China Doll?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, and so that guy Mari that you climbed with is still a friend of mine. He's actually the chairman of the board of the Hhnel Foundation, so he's still a good friend of mine. But so like, uh, yeah, I mean, the days that we went out climbing, it's like I've been climbing with all the same folks. That's pretty fun.
That's great. It was so cool to see Tommy's scene up there, uh, and we went when I was up there that first day. I think it was in Estes. Is it Estes Park? Is that how you say it?
Yep.
Estes Park. Yeah, we went one place, but it was raining and it wouldn't stop, and then we
Exactly.
hiked out.
Exactly. No,
What
so
is that area called again?
Rocky Mountain National. Oh, you went to Lumpy Ridge after.
After we went to Lumpy Ridge. Yeah.
Yeah, first you went up to Mount Meeker, though, I think, right? You
Yeah.
hiked all the way up to a big mountain.
Yeah. We hiked all the way up to a big mountain. It was really cool. I just can't wait to get back, man. I can't wait to get back.
Yeah. Have you been able to exercise a bit? Or, you got to stay fit because when you come
No, I'm not. I'm just like, I'm not withering away because I have, a little gym here.
yeah,
So I'm actually strong in some ways, but I just haven't gotten outside. It's so nuts in California right now. They just shut everything back down. It's
mhm.
crazy. I'm going to read some questions from the audience real quick because I know you're busy, man. We don't want to keep you too long.
No, but honestly, I'm kind of glad to see you.
Yeah, it's a good excuse just to say hi and talk.
Totally.
Yeah.
But yeah, hit me.
So, okay, so here's a question. I heard you often listen to music when you climb. What are some of your favorite climbing jams?
I pretty much only listen to 30 Seconds to Mars, on the way up, on the way down, only 30 Seconds to Mars.
Okay.
No, but actually,
Okay, good. I'll take it.
yeah, no, if people really care, I listen to like rock, sort of like modern rock from 2003. I mean, really like the early 30 Seconds to Mars albums, it's kind of more of my jam.
Oh no, you like the heavy stuff. He's
Yeah,
the,
I
he's
like
the heavy.
that.
He's heavy. The
Yeah.
intense shit. The angry shit. Who was the pink? Do you know who the pink unicorn was, or is that just a random person who was in the right place at the right time?
Yeah, random person. I met his partner at some of the movie events during the movie tour,
Oh,
but no idea who the guy was. I mean, I think he's an engineer, some random guy basically that likes to climb walls in a unicorn suit. Just-
I don't know what was stranger, like you seeing the unicorn or him seeing you.
Yeah, I mean, honestly though, El Cap does attract a lot of odd characters. You see people in costumes, you see people flying pirate flags, you see people listening to crazy music. I mean,
Yeah.
there's, I mean, basically to climb big walls requires a certain personality, so you do get a lot of interesting characters up there.
Next question. What's the most inspiring, enlightening thought you've ever had while climbing?
I mean, I don't think I have that many, you know, inspiring thoughts while climbing.
Yeah.
So ideally, I mean, a big part of the practice and the preparation and the training for climbing is to not have to think about things while climbing, to be able to just execute well. And so, I don't know, it'd be like asking what you think about during a concert. I'm like, I'm pretty sure when you're just performing, you're not really thinking about a whole lot, you're just performing. And then afterward is kind of when you reflect on it and grow from the experience and actually learn.
Yeah. Well said. What do you fear the most? What is your advice to get over the fear?
I mean, I don't know what I fear the most, but I typically fear things that are actually dangerous. So falling to my death or like being bitten by a snake or I don't
Yeah.
really want to experience pain. I don't want to die, same as anyone else. But I think that the main way to get over those kinds of fears is through desensitization, through exposure, like basically more time being exposed to the thing that you're afraid of in sort of reasonable quantities. You know, slowly broaden your comfort zone until it's just not quite as scary anymore.
Got it. Have you ever cried after
Uh,
reaching?
oh, after reaching the top, no, no, I don't think I've ever cried climbing, but I mean, I've certainly had plenty of experiences climbing where I want to cry, or I'm very sad on the inside, or very scared on the inside.
I
But
was watching the Last Dance, the Michael Jordan
uh,
documentary, and I don't know anything about basketball. I've never been into basketball, but damn, that was good. And what was interesting to see is like they have so many emotional highs. Like winning a game is so important to them. They're crying and they're screaming and they're celebrating. And I was watching it going, I don't think I've ever had a moment in my life like that. It's like kind of maybe I'm missing out on something, but it's just they're just in the thralls of ecstasy.
yeah, but maybe because it's such direct competition, maybe that heightens it more. You know, with the basketball,
Maybe,
I had a similar thought watching The Last Dance.
yeah,
Like, man, how can they care so much when it's like your sixth championship in 7 or 8 years?
yeah.
Like you're literally doing the same thing each year. It's like, how can it be so intense?
And
But
he's just bummed they didn't get a seventh.
yeah, totally.
Like,
But it's like, maybe it's the other players that make it intense, you know, because everyone's sort of bringing their best.
yeah, it's the competition, I guess. That's a smart point. Um, any advice for new climbers?
I always tell new climbers to practice their footwork. I've told you to practice your footwork.
And I have,
Yeah, yeah. Actually, you move pretty well. Actually, you've always moved pretty well, but
just because I copy you.
yeah, you know. No, but in general, I tell people to practice the way they move because climbing, you know, new climbers often try to pull too hard with their arms, but climbing
Yeah,
really is moving up the stone with your legs, like pushing and using good technique. But really, it's all just practice. It's like getting comfortable on the wall and practicing.
got it. Um, how hard would it be for an amateur to climb the same route as Alex with equipment?
An amateur, I think someone who had never climbed before could probably get up the same route with equipment in maybe a week of effort. And actually, I don't even know. It'd be
I don't know. I mean, maybe if you taught them how to jug.
yeah, it depends. If they were already incredibly fit and kind of, you know, like a very active person and they already had a good handle on fear. Like I think when you came to climbing, you already brought a certain mindset to it that you were able to perform at a high level because you're so used to performing in your own life. You know, you're able to execute. But I think that a lot of people aren't used to like standing on a stage and performing or like, you know, it's hard for them to just execute on command. So I think that for the average person showing up at the base of El Cap would be pretty scary. It's like, yeah.
What projects will the Hhnel Foundation be working on in the future?
That's a good question. I mean, so and actually, I have to say thank you for the merch and splitting proceeds with the Hano Foundation. I really appreciate that, and I'm pretty psyched on yeah. But so this year, actually, we did our first open call for grants, requesting grant applications. So we took on 8 new partners around the world. For example, the other day I chatted with this organization called Asociación Maya, which is basically a school for indigenous women in Guatemala. We're putting solar on the roof of the school. It just, you know, all the money that they save for power just goes to helping to educate young indigenous girls. Uh, I mean, basically, we have a whole array of projects like that for this year.
Got it. That's great, man. Amazing and happy to support it. By the way, I'm wearing my shirt right now.
I know I saw an email. I was supposed to get a shirt too, but I think it was probably sent to my house, and I bet your folks didn't know that I was living in Tommy's garage right now.
No, it was a little communication mishap. We
But that's
sent.
fine.
We could have been twins, but I saved you the embarrassment. But it's I think it's pretty great. It's got all this stuff about you on the sleeve and stuff.
I can't wait. I can't wait. No,
Like,
no, I'm psyched out.
hey, so the shirt should be coming. There's a T-shirt as well, and if you want to support the cause and support the foundation, not if you want to, but if you can, even if you don't want to, do it. But support the foundation. All the proceeds are going to go to all the profits are going to go to the Honnold Foundation and Partners in Health. And, you're doing amazing things, man. You're an inspiration, and thanks for that. And if anybody wants to get involved with the Honnold Foundation, you can just look at Alex's social.
Go to HNLFoundation.org. Just HNLFoundation.org is like
Yeah.
the best.
And get involved. I mean, what I like about what Alex is doing is he's doing a really grassroots approach to things. And I find oftentimes the conundrum for me is, how do I support, who do I support, in knowing that this is actually going to make a difference. And I like that you are getting.
That's one of the big things I think with nonprofit work is, and I always felt the same way. It's like, oh, well, who do you support? What's the best use of my time or money? It's like you get hung up on like, what's the best action, but you don't want to let, perfect be the enemy of good. At a certain point, you just have to get out and start doing something positive. And I feel like a big part of what I tried to do with the foundation is like, well, I don't know exactly what's perfect, but I may as well start doing something that's useful and good.
Yes, I like that. That's true. And well, I hope I see you soon, man. And tell everybody I said hello.
Yeah.
And are you guys? So you guys are up at Tommy's?
Yeah, we're in Tommy's house, just trying to do this big climbing project, and then we'll head back to Vegas.
How long are you gonna stay out there for, you think?
I think hopefully we'll do this climb in the next couple days. It should take 30 or 40 hours of climbing, which is like kind of a lot of climbing. I know. It's gonna be.
He's been doing some serious like trail running and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Tommy's been getting really into ultra running, and which I haven't. So I think I'll be a bit more tired.
All right. Well, tell him I said what's up. Give everybody a hug. I'll see you soon. It's good to see your face, brother. Miss you guys.
Yeah.
And congrats again on everything. Beautiful achievement and part of history. So
really good to see you, Jared. And say hi to Jimmy for me. I'm
gonna try to get him on now. And get the shirt, everybody. Get the shirt. We'll see you soon. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, good to see you.
So I'm going to end the video and then save it. Doesn't have a save button yet.
It won't. It'll immediately go to IGTV.
It will?